The next time you are frightened in the dark, don't scream.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Badass Network, and we are a part of the show and tell portion that I like to do. And today, it's not going to be a mask, but it's going to be something based on a character whose mask is very famous, or infamous, depending on who it is, and that is right. It is Michael Myers. Now, the reason why I wanted to show this off is because this was the first modified figure I did for a competition. Years ago, I was a part of this. I participated in this thing for the Indiana Toy and Comic Expo, and they had a portion of the competition where it was to alter or modify an action figure. And so a lot of people had done it, and I wanted to do it too. And I'm very based in horror, love horror movies. And one of the figures I had available was a Michael Myers. And the Michael Myers had a broken arm. So not only did I piece it back together, I like how at the time all these different companies had the Michael Myers from different film eras and whatnot, but I hadn't seen one from one of my favorite scenes of Halloween 2, where Michael Myers is in the hospital and he gets shot twice by Laurie Strode into each eye. And you find out because he puts his eyes down and blood comes rushing out of it. So I wanted to recreate that. And so I have it right here. I've had it in storage for the longest time. And there you go. Here we are. This is the Michael Myers from the end scene of Halloween 2 in the hospital. I sculpted the, you see this? I sculpted the scalpel by hand, just from a random thick piece of plastic. Took a heat gun. This was the arm that I reattached. And then I took a heat gun to bend the elbows to where he's, covering his eyes. And his head actually was a little broken off. So to make sure that he was keeping his head down for it, I actually had to, I don't know if you can see right in there, but the head was completely taken off. And I took like this much of the neck off down at a corner so that the head would be pointed down more. As he's shielding his eyes, taking wild swings. Because after that happens, he has his eyes covered and he just starts swinging wildly. But there's some little minor articulation in the wrist. There's some right here in just above the elbow and the bicep. The waist also moves a little bit, and the feet do as well. So, and if you see up close, you can see the blood over the eyes and whatnot. So. But I even went all out to designing and making a base for him to stand on, to where it even mimicked the floor of in the hospital in the scene, because they have a scene overhead where he's swinging around. So I even went out of my way to try to mimic the floor for the hospital for this. And he goes on like so, and we'll just stand him right there as he. It's been in a storage unit for the longest time, but he's here right now in all of his glory. I'm a Friday the 13th guy. I'm a Jason Voorhees guy. It's just how it is. But I do appreciate Michael Myers and the stuff. It's just some of the things that he does that I don't really. He killed a dog, and to me, I'm like, that's no. I don't. It's a negative on my end, but that's just how it is. So here he is, and I've had him now for about 7 or 8 years, and the thing is, I don't really have a place to put him. So I think I have somebody in mind that I want to send it to, and hopefully they love Michael Myers, and hopefully they will give him the respect that I know it deserves. So it's going to be put in a box and shipped to you. It'll be on your way, and hopefully you will appreciate this as much as I enjoyed making this for the competition. I know probably like a year or two after I'd made this, they suddenly had Michael Myers Part 2 where you could switch the heads out, and they had the bloody one and had the scalpel and everything like that. Just at the time, they didn't have this, so I had to make it myself. So there you go, Michael Myers Part 2, Halloween Part 2, Michael Myers hospital end scene after being shot in the eyes. We'll do some quick little hero shots and whatnot to show that off. But until then, that is the portion of my show and tell. Even though it wasn't a mask, it's something dealing with a mask. I mean, the character wears a mask. It's Michael Myers. So what are you going to do? All right, guys. We'll see you again. We'll do some more mask making, some show and tell and stuff. And oh, by the way, thank you for subscribing. You know, because you did subscribe, right? Right? Okay. But, you know, until next time, you know.
The next time you're frightened in the dark, don't scream.